everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. But yes, very nicely, Joe Burgess has put in some extra freight services onto the Brighton Mainline. So I think there's 12 new freight services, and you're probably wondering, where on earth are we? We are on the Ardingly branch. So yeah, you can now come down here, run around trains, and I suppose load up. So you can see this is, well, Ardingly, where they do all the bits and bobs. So yeah, we're here. I wonder how they would actually load it on. Yeah, surely it would have to be flat, wouldn't it? I don't know, maybe the branch line might be modelled wrong, maybe. But surely it wouldn't be this high up, would it? Where would they load it on? Maybe they load it on up here, maybe. Don't know, well, they probably load it on somehow, but maybe it's the modelling a little bit. Right, anyway. Yes. This is the Ardingly branch, which we can finally use in service mode, which is fantastic. Right, let's me load up the chat. We'll get this also. We'll ignore that because look at that. It looks cool, but we'll ignore it. Let's get that in. And we'll do the usual bits and bobs. So we're going to be taking this up to Clapham Junction on today's one. There you go, DSD, a bit of that. Bish bash bosh, that's that. We'll do the headlights. We'll do, I suppose, I mean, we're not really in the yard, really, are we? Change the brakes to goods. We'll do that, and we are in the RHTT version of the 66 because that just looks the best. So we have got this here, but obviously we won't be using it because we're not the RHTT. Start doing that. Intros go on. Probably want to make sure points are set as they are manual on this on the branch. And we got a little bit of a hill start as well, so I'm going to get a little bit of the direct brake on. Anyway, let's see. We have got Joseph, we got Dan, we got Yoshi. Cheers, Dan. That was done by Amanda. We got Laserjet, we got Southern Rex, Callum, Sam. Yes, I've seen Laserjet. We got, yeah, so Matthew and Jambo as well. How are you all doing on Thursday, Jambo? Let's wait for those brakes to fully come off. I'm actually going to start applying just a little bit of power, and then I'll start taking off the direct brake. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a hill start then. Right, there you go, that's good. Right, let's get that off. So yeah, this is the Ardingly branch. Is there an IHTT service? That's a good question. I didn't see. I didn't check that, but we'll check after once we're done. Well, I don't think so, because I don't think it would really work on this route because it doesn't have the Train Sim World free features, so you wouldn't really see the spray at all. So probably not. Hello Rico, this is the Brighton Mainline on the Ardingly branch. Hello Rob, how are you? Does anyone know if Dovetail Games are about the... Yeah, they know there's actually, I think, another patch coming out, so... You can tell them, yeah, you can. Out we go. So we've got to take this up to Haywards Heath. Where's it wants to stop again? Yeah, in Haywards Heath. Should be in the end platform, which is platform 4. Oh, there's a train already there at the moment. Oh, we'll have to wait for that. See, Richard, you have to watch one of our streams, mate, on the 100. Or the Lincolnshire First Look. Why is Merstham still not being fixed yet? Well, because it hasn't. It hasn't had fixes to the route yet. I've actually been down this branch line before. You're probably wondering, how on earth have you done that? It's a freight line only, but when Haywards Heath was celebrating its 150th anniversary, they ran a thumper down the Ardingly branch, and I was on it. So I've been down here on the train. And this would then spur off and then go towards Horsted Canes on the Bluebell Railway, which I suppose is the long-term plans of the Bluebell Railway to get to Ardingly, and then you've then sort of got the mainline connection, which is fantastic. And then it would be like the only preserved railway with a proper branch line in the UK, I believe. Well, I pretend the Great Central one has one, doesn't it? Can you now use the BML on the East Coast Way timetable? You should be able to. Oh, nice, Callum. Not too sure, Richard, mate. Make sure you've also picked a timetable as well. So if you don't pick a timetable, they won't get on. I might have some FIFA, yeah, definitely. So coming up to the main line. It's really cool actually coming up here. But yeah, Joe Burgess, I mean, what a legend, putting in these extra freight services. As before, you only had 2 freight services, and the reason for that was Joe just simply ran out of time with the timetable. As on this route, it's like just it's immense how many services there are. And now we got some more freight services. Which I don't think were even announced. They weren't in the patch notes, I don't think. So maybe Joe just snapped them in. Yeah, fantastic. So just on there we got the red. And it'll be into Haywood Seaford. There's still a train there at the moment. Yeah, scenario planner isn't working either, I've heard, but there should be an update coming out within the next 1-2 days. I know they've done a patch notes thing, and that will sort it. Good tier up, I'm all good. Cool. It's more like a yellow now. So from a distance they can look a bit yellow. But that does look a bit yellow ahead of us. If you can see that little yellow. No, that definitely is a yellow. It does let me use it on the London Commuter 377 on East Coast Way. That's good then. Maybe it's just on a certain platform. Maybe Richard. I mean, it should be working. Make sure you're also on the right bus stand as well at Scunthorpe, because there's a lot of bus stands there. Hello William, how are you? On we go though. And we've got to probably run it around at Haywood Heath. And we'll head up towards Clapham Junction. No, it doesn't let you. No, it is an issue, but they'll sort it. So now we can just enjoy the new services on here. Nice, Joseph. The trainer one is running. Oh, you're on a real one, William. Lovely. So we gotta wait along here. Yeah, then we're pulling to Haywood Heath, run it around, and then well head north. Yeah, very nice little service you can do. I'll probably record this one as a video later on, but maybe going the opposite way. When they fix it, I'll be able to use the 37. Yeah, well, you can use the East Coastway one, but yeah, Brighton Mainline one. Coming up to the red, so we'll take that nice and slow. Has anyone else done any of the new freight services on here? Hello Pig and Bob, how are you? Still waiting. Hey Mighty Whoosh, how are you? I'm alright, hopefully you're all well. How was your shift the other night? It was quite soggy. Lovely, Rob. Sank 5. Hello, transport things. I'll check in a sec. I'm sure they will at some point. Right, this is. Have it. Oh no, 6 Victor 60. 6 Victor 60. I think 5's for empty coaching stock, isn't it? A HOF file is the PIS down, so at the front of the bus. Well, you know, the front of the bus where it says where you're going, that's a HOF file. So each map has a HOF file for certain buses. So you need a HOF file for then the passengers to see it to then get on the bus. Because if you don't have it, the passengers won't get on because it won't be active. Negative pig and bomb, I'm all good. I suppose the HOF file links to the passengers' brains on OMPSI and then get on. Yeah, I'm not sure, Richard. Make sure you put the HOF file into the root folder for the master switch bus. Right, let's contact the signaller. Wait for the signal to change, just in case I know we had to. We are waiting for... Oh, not for long. There you go. Tango 337's gone grey. Well, yellow. Let's go. Is it your birthday, Michael? Happy birthday, Michael. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Michael? Good to hear Pig and Bob, I'm alright. Had a lot of shunts last night, so so a lot of red signals as we are sitting here. Oof. Must get a little bit tedious. Yes, Dan. That's the depot is the HOF file. Is the PS5 equivalent to high settings on PC? Yes. Yeah, I believe so. I'm actually too sure on the freight speed limits on this route. Usually sort of about 20 under, isn't it? 20, 30 under. Hello, Josh. But we'll be alright. Not a lot could go wrong. But where specifically does it want me to stop? Right at the end of the platform. So yeah, this is Haywards Heath. Which we're coming into. So if I download extra HOF files, it'll let me... Exactly, Dan. Exactly, mate. You've got it. I'll actually be on OMPSI tonight. Not sure what map we're going to do. It's either Lincolnshire on the 101, or we could do Lincolnshire on the Gainsborough Circle, or do Yorkshire counties. I'm not too sure. Hey, there's Amanda. What's my favourite 66 to use? The HTT one, because it's dirty and it just looks good. Fair enough, Josh. Well, I mean, American freight's quite slow, but I mean, you could, freight on here is fairly quick. Might as well say it's slower than the passenger trains. Cool. Oh wow, bloody hell, Amanda. Yes, no, what one did we do? Did we do the 8 or 9? We did the 8, didn't we? Not too sure what map we're going to do, either Lincolnshire or Yorkshire counties. I'll do West Country again at some point. Off goes that one. That's 12 coaches, the full shebang. And I'll show you the exact amount of services. I think there's 12, but I'll show you what each one does after. Hello, Senseless. How are you? Actually, do. Oh, see, damn. Oh, that was the first one. Now let's just stay in. Return to free roam and see if it then goes on to the next service. It does. Uncouple vehicles. Let's get down and do this. Let's go and uncouple the bits and bobs. Oh, probably down, yeah. Oh, I thought you had Yorkshire Counties 3. Yeah, I think Yorkshire Counties 2 is 3, I think. Is this one? Yeah, this one. Can I uncouple? But there's something wrong, aren't I? Oh, there's the thing there. It's like a US one. Might have to go on the cam, maybe, to do that. Yeah, I'll go in the, oh, hang on. There was something there then. I saw something. I did see something popped up. Might just be easier to go in the camera though. Try and find it. Yeah, I'll do that actually. Actually, you know what? We will oh, let's get up here. We'll go out the other side. This is the RHTT. Railhead Treatment Train version. There is third rail there. But just... oh, yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's, there you go. There we go, that's better. Hopefully, Amanda. Not more? Or was that it? That should be it. Probably Tesco for Mighty Wish. I would say because they did cheap meal deals, but not really anymore. Well, still cheapish. Why is that not activated then? That was the right one, wasn't it? Well, let's do it again. Unless it maybe has to have a think about it. I probably can't do it now. What's going on? Maybe not. Right, let's do that. And again. Maybe it just has to have to think about it, maybe. And that is the right one. Oh, so we'll try this one, but it wasn't this one, was it? Actually, we won't do that one because that's got that. But no, it's this one here. It's that there. No, not from inside the cab. I suppose we could start going forward. Oh, we can't. Well, that's a bit weird. Move forward a little bit. Yeah, let's do that then. Maybe it will like us to do that. Oh, I heard something. No? Ah, how weird. Well, in that case, we'll just get on to the next service. But yeah, that's uncoupled now, so unless you do have to wait until a certain time. That's annoying. Well, okay, we're come out of there then, and yeah, well, let's get to the next one. That's a shame. Hello, nations. How are you? Oh god, I don't know who that is. But yeah, I'll show you how many you get then. It's London commuter, class 66. You can pick any of them, and you get the same amount. So yeah, you've got. Well, some of these were already here, but I don't think that one was there, was it? What one was here before? That one wasn't there before, was it? So you got all of these new, shiny new ones. The ones we've done are the ones which you had before, so the 421 and the 1249. So all of the others are new. So you get plenty to be working on there. Convoy? Drive this convoy from Clapham Junction to Red Hill. Convoy? Is that going to be a power move? Maybe that's a power move, that one. Which I suppose we could do. Yeah, what should we do? You guys pick. Are we doing the convoy? I guess it might be a power move because it's going to Tonbridge West Yard. Or do we do the one we were just about to do, but the other way? You don't see the freight, so you need East Coastway and Great Western Express installed, I believe. So I want to do that power move. That sounds good. Yeah, let's do the convoy. That's Clapham Junction to Red Hill. It's only a little bit less of what we would have done, but that sounds cool. So let's do that. Everyone for convoy. Okay. We'll do light clouds, bit of wind as well. Get that in there. Bit of wetness. That'll do. Let's do it. So yeah, lots of shiny new freight services, which are fantastic. Yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, let's see. What's going to drive this convoy from Clapham Junction to Red Hill? Oh, hold on. It's going to be dark within about 10 minutes. Apologies, everyone. I'll set it to I don't know, April time. Just so it doesn't get dark near enough straight away, and then we don't see anything, because that wouldn't be any good. Right, what one was it? Bloody convoy. There it is. And I'll put it a few months ahead. We'll do May. There we go. And we'll just have it as clear. Nice sunny day. Fair enough, Rob. What platform are you on, Pick and Ball? Because I did mention something about that on a recent post. You need to release the handbrake for all locos. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Right, so how many? What we got then? Oh my, hello. Whoa. So we got 4 66s, and that's a bit weird because we've got the shiny ones and then the dirty ones. So you got the 66057, 66077, 66115, and 66081. Lovely. Wow, that's fun. This is going to be also quite, I'd say, hard to drive because we're going to have so much power behind us. And we'll do that as well. Let's start releasing that. So you're saying do the handbrake, is it? Oh. Is it not going to charge? Probably something you have to do, isn't there? Right, handbrake. Hello, Rizzy. Let's go and do that then. There you go. Right, let's hide Rise of Nations. See, there's actually someone else who was hidden. Let's do that. Release the handbrake. Where's the handbrake on these things? Handbrake. Where is the handbrake? We will find it. We will turn it. If there is a turner to it, probably not. Sit down. That's fine. Handbrake, handbrake, handbrake. There's the automatic brake. What do you mean you have to do the brakes on all of them? Handbrake. Where on earth is the handbrake? We should have done the other one. Handbrake. Ben, in chat. Handbrake. Where is it? Maybe it's in the other cab. Let's go and have a look. It's a button on the desk, is it? Button on the desk. Right, having a look. Oh yes, parking brake. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? There we go. There's that, and for all of them, is it? No sensors, but I'm done on the computer. Over here, next one. They've got their bloody lights on, haven't they? And do that there as well. Right, that's off. Let's get the lights off as well. I'm not really too sure why they are on. And last one. It's going to be fun though, if we can get it going. So yeah, Mighty Bush, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care and enjoy your shunting. Awesome, Roscoe. How are Rizzy and Roscoe doing? Hopefully you're both well. Let's get that one off as well. And get the parking brake off as well. Right, so I'm guessing we should be all good to go now then. And we're going to Red Hill. Yeah, that's fine. We do have the lamp on the back, don't we? Yeah, that should be alright. Have to rev the engine and press brake overcharge to charge the brake. Okay, this is a bit different then. It's sort of the usual setup. Rev the engine and press brake overcharge. Right, okay. We'll do that then. Oh yeah. Right, rev that. Oh my god, that was quick. Is it already done? Well, is that it then? And then... Oh, okay. Well, that's... Oh, not that much. No, hang on. Not that much, please. Hopefully that will sort itself out. Is it coming down? They're definitely off though. Yeah, they're off. Right, okay, well that's fine then. I suppose we get going. Then we get to do that. Right, we're off. So this is a power move. Look at this. Cool. Out we go of Clapham Junction. Hello David, how are you? Yeah, God, Nathan. You're lucky there's no mods in here. Let's get that up. Yeah, leaving Clapham Junction. It's gonna be a good drive. Fair enough, Ben. Eh, it does for now, though, doesn't it? That's a good question. Do we have to follow freight limits, or can we follow passenger limits? I suppose it's still the slower limits, isn't it? Because we don't. I suppose it's still freight, isn't it? Moving these along. Yeah, we'll go for the freight ones. Hello, Richard. There he is. There. Awesome, Fortnite champion. You had an interview for an internship about an hour ago. Lovely. I see, Richard. That fully up. Quite a heavy load, to be honest. Like I'm sort of, you know, taking a little while to speed up. Let's see, how many was it? 521. Okay, not much then. Freight limits on this one. Awesome, David. Off we go. Fantastic. Little sneaky thing Joe gets in for us, though, eh? That's a 387. Now, it's also nice to be doing the freight trains at a slightly busier time of the day. As I think the morning one's about, I can't remember what time the morning one is, but it's a bit more, you know, when it's a bit quieter on the line. But this one's, you know, almost 4 o'clock. It's almost rush hour. Hello, Max. How are you? Best route in train tomorrow 3, in my opinion, just got better and now fixed. Well, not completely fixed. There's still missing bits of scenery all over the place. But yes, it is better. Nice, Richard. Little lake there. So that probably is Wandsworth Common. So I was just thinking, well, I don't need to go full speed, I suppose. I'm not sure how he's found gaps to fit these in. There's still have gaps for Thameslink, yeah. I suppose if we do get a 700 on here at some point, it is going to be absolutely insane, the amount of services. But it's going to be cool, so... Weird, isn't it, just seeing this going along? There it goes. Not that. Yeah, this is a power move. How many power moves are there? Did anyone see when I was going through the list? Might just be this one. Hello, Nathan. Again? That's hell. Relentless. Hello, Lorenzo. How are you? To the commute on the top left-hand side of the cab, put in the train length. Could. I certainly could. But it's quite, well, shiny at the moment. Yeah, you could. But only a tiny little thing. I should know when we're past the marker. That'd be awesome, Dan. Hello, Kishore, how are you? Don't know, I'm slowing down. Come on, speed up. I think through Streatham Common there's a freight and different passenger limit, I think. Maybe, Max. Alright, there's shit. That's 40 for us then. Well, I'm pretty certain that board is actually supposed to be a 60. In fact, no, that board is supposed to be a 60. And the next one would be that one. So we will go up. Sounds good, Richard? faster. Well, we've got double yellow anyway. So we're taking this down to Red Hill, so we're going to be on the slow lines all of the way. Which is fun. It's not something you sort of usually do on here. So... oh, it's now gone green, so I'm guessing that probably was a train heading up the Sutton and Mole. Up that way. They're driving the Class 66, awesome. Yeah, use this route to push the game to its limits. If they did a 700 for this route, surely last gen it wouldn't work on last gen. I mean, last gen already struggles with this route, so imagine adding, you know, double the amount of services. It just ain't gonna happen. So I reckon it'll be something like Munich to Augsburg. But say, you know, there was a 700 for another route, it would then layer onto this one, but only for next gen and PC. A bit like on Hubstrecker Rhine Ruhr, where you get the S1 services, I think it is, if you own Hubstrecker Rhine Ruhr. Awesome, Laser Jet. So see if you can get it done. Not sure what train to run. Well, if you've got this route, do the 66. Well, you need East Coastway and Great Western as well, but yeah. If not, do the 101, the British 101. That's true, Ben. Lovely, around we go. Oh, got a double again, so we're pop that down. A tad. Oh, it's green now, so we're following something. Fair enough, Dan. Oh, that's what I don't know. This is the 40 for us. This is Streatham Common. Streatham Common now. Looks like the camera, the sort of external camera, is a bit higher up on this one. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems a bit sort of higher up. There's another 12 coach. Yes, it seems we are following a service along, or at least we were, maybe not anymore. But we don't need to go too fast along here, really. We're only going to Red Hill, which isn't really that far. And yeah, the other stream tonight will be Ompsey again. Bloody loving that. So yeah, we'll either be doing Yorkshire counties or Lincolnshire. Not really too sure yet. That'd be cool, Ben. This is a power move, little. Yeah, power move to Tonbridge West Yard. But going via Red Hill, which I suppose would be the best way to go. This is Norbury Station. Got another double yellow there. But this is one of the new services, this one. Guess what? Deliveries arrived? Not sure. Or you're back. Fair enough, Richard. Let's make sure you've installed it correctly, mate. Make sure you've got it in the right folder. And make sure you haven't put it in the Master Bus London version. Had you changed the weather in a TS scenario? Or when you first load up the scenario, so if you're making it and you want to change it back out and then go back in, then you'll see a little pop out on the right hand side where you put on all the details. It's there. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, and you've got the Ardingly branch now, which we can actually go down. You're on the way back to it? Bloody hell. Musical shops. Single yellow. Hello, Gregory. How are you? As we come up to Thornton Heath. Double yellow now as well. Yeah, so we're going to be on the down slope pretty much the whole way to, well, we will be all the way to Red Hill, because Red Hill is on the slow lines. What, you want me in the Optare Solo, Laserjet? Could go in the Optare Solo again. So I actually quite enjoy driving that on there. Alright, Richard. Well, feel free to consult the OMSI2 channel in the Discord as well. Yeah, coming up on Thornton Heath. And once we get past East Croydon, it'll be quite a breeze down to Red Hill. That's a little bit faster, and we shouldn't really be following any trains. And if we do, probably only as far as Purley. Round we go. Now Amanda. No good then. But yeah, this route would be one of those routes fully deservable of getting trains some free upgrades. I reckon it'll be rush hour routes and core routes. That'd be cool, Ben. Maybe. I mean, it's Joe. He would sneak in things like that. I mean, he's stuck in these freight services. So rail tour, probably at some point. All 12 coaches today. And our signal is at danger. The banner repeaters are very useful. Well, do feel free to pop it in the Discord as well. There's people in there are the knowledge. Especially some people in there about OMSI. That's the best place for it. Single yellow. It's been miserable weather today, hasn't it? But still mild though. And not cold. It's weird, isn't it, for January? Probably worth following maybe an Epsom down service, going sort of down through West Croydon. Which we would have been sat at Selhurst for a few minutes. And maybe now we're going to be stuck behind a Reigate service as we've got the single yellow. I don't know what we'd be waiting for then. Oh, there's a 313 there. Wait, a 313 service. Like I said, I think I saw a 313. Nice little treat if we do though. They put the save game icon on the London Commuter at Merstham and you can see the gap. What do you mean they've put the save game icon at Merstham? Oh yes, yes, I know what you mean. There's the 313. Doesn't come up there, does it? Or does it? What's it doing there? Or do you bring it up over here? So I haven't done the 313 service in ages. What's it doing waiting there? Oh, maybe that. Oh, I think that's the return journey, isn't it? I think you go into Selhurst and then, well, then go back out this way. Yeah, there's the. That's a nice little thing to see as well. Love it. I love seeing the variety of trains. You know, we've just seen, you know, got 66 here, 377, 387, and then the 313 there. Imagine the 455 as well, the amount of variety you'd see on this route. And then just along here you've got the 375 we'll see. Love it. Oh yeah, Ben. And then a 700 if that came as well. The amount of variety on this route in trains, it would fantastic. No, it's just it goes up to Selhurst maintenance. That goes down to West Croydon. You've got a train coming up. How do you get this? It's in the update. His favourite train. But yeah, this with 20 mile free upgrades, a 455 and a 700 on this route. I mean, yeah, done. All done. Be probably the best route for probably a long, long time. It already is one of the best routes. I know. Who thinks this is the best British route there is? Or do you prefer Southeastern high speed? Or another route? I'm a good Mark. Hopefully you're all well. I mean, you'd think so, Ben. That doesn't extend BML, no. Hello, Sam. I don't think this route would get extended. There's not really much point in extending it, really. Because it already is, you know, the full main trunk of the BML between Victoria and Brighton. I know a lot of people mention London Bridge, but I don't think we'd see that. I think that would be on a whole separate route. Even though that is part of the Brighton Mainline between, you know, that junction there and London Bridge. But we'd probably see that as a separate route. You know, something like the South London network or something. But I'm not really too bothered if they did add that in or not, really. That's quite a long stretch, about 10 miles more. So I think that's a little bit unrealistic to think that will be coming. Well, a 319 would be fantastic, Rizzy. Someone said electric legends of the Brighton Mainline. Fantastic. Fair enough, Roscoe. Yeah, electric legends of the BML. 319s, 421s, 423s. That would be, yeah, that'd be cool. Your favourite route, but I live in Polegate, so maybe slightly biased. Fair enough, Honey Badger. Was it an East Coast way then? You don't think the game would handle a London Bridge extension? Probably not. I mean, London Bridge is an absolute mighty station, and the scenery around it as well would be a lot for the game to process. But no, I wouldn't mind whether they did a London Bridge extension on here or not. Personally, I think they won't, and I think that's probably a good idea. Probably not Funfair. I'll do a long shift stream on I don't know if it was a new British route, or I don't know, but maybe like a new, just something I can really get my teeth into. I mean, Cross City, I really got my teeth into that. That would have been quite a cool one to do a long stream on. But something, you know, which really grabs me, like this route. We've done like 2 massive long streams on here. It's just an amazing route. But no, it would have to be, or maybe say if the 700 released or the 455, then we'd do probably a massive stream on here. There's a 375. That'd be a very long list. Like the 8, oh, probably, Dan, yeah. Well, I think that's one of those routes you wouldn't see. Well, to be honest, I thought East Coastway would never come to the game, and then when it was announced, I was like, East Coastway, really? Sort of one of those unexpected routes. Obviously, one of my favourites. That station canopy really overhangs here, doesn't it? Just about. Not much clearance on that top bit though. Pretty much Ben, yeah. You couldn't even have a 59 on here. Hello Sheepman, how are you? I mean, something which would be cool, although I can't see it happening because it just wouldn't really make any sense, but would be to them to model Wivelsfield to Lewis, because then we get that little bit of track there, and then we can sort of link it with East Coastway, not as a route merge, but you know, you get to Lewis, you know, load out and then go into the East Coastway and start at Lewis. That would be cool, but yeah, as I said, that wouldn't happen. It'd just be a little bit pointless. Awesome, Dan. I put West Coastway. That's only because I thought West Coastway would probably get more votes than Arran Valley. I wouldn't mind either of them, really. I mean, East Coastway, when it released, it wasn't really a small route. I mean, you got the branch line, you got the to Eastbourne. It's like 30 odd miles in total, which for then was sort of the average route. A Hove extension would be cool, because then you could do the 387s into the Gatwick Express side, couldn't you? I mean, that is something which would be cool. See you, Rizzy. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yeah, take care. Hello, Paul. How are you? Yeah, that'd be cool. That'll be a lot more trains, Joseph. Many more trains. I wouldn't mind doing one of those long straight, like what we did with the 10k special. We did that really long sort of train sim / train sim world stream. I actually really like that. So maybe at some point we'll do something similar, sort of link the two games together to sort of have a big journey. That, you know, say do Ramsgate to, or Dover Priory to Faversham, over to Train Sim World to Rochester, and then Rochester to Victoria. That's about 2.5 hours. Although we've actually done that before. I did from Ramsgate to St Pancras. Hello, Roll Donkey. It does, yeah. It was on my sort of Bing front cover. Lots of possibilities for sort of linked journeys we could do. Do Portsmouth to Brighton via London on the game, 2 games together. Oh, is there, Dan? I don't think that bit's modelled though. It'll probably start at Havant. Hey, maybe we could do that at some point. We'll go Portsmouth Harbour to London Waterloo, and then using the, well, I don't know, because we could just do London Waterloo, no, just London Waterloo, and then maybe backtrack to Clapham Junction or something like that. Hello SNCF, how are you? There we cool, Mark. And a game I want to get back on again soon is Train Operator 377. Been meaning to get back onto it, just but we've been doing other bits. Hopefully we'll see that in the next sort of few days again. Sounds good, Dan. This is Pearly. On our power move service. Good to SNCF, I'm alright. You probably get one by tonight, Richard. Can't wait for the 385. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Portsmouth Harbour, I've been on that once when I was visiting family. That's where you're... Oh yeah, was it a 165 you've got there as your image, or a 166? So it's probably a 165. I never actually realised it was a train. I just thought it was just a bit of yellow and maybe a mirror, and yeah, pretty cool. Your PC broke down, that's not good to hear. I'll get that up. Sounds good. I'll have a look now actually. A bit dangerous as we are running under cautionary signals, but that's fine. All part of the fun. Let's have a look. Train simulator. Cool. Oh yeah, I'd imagine that probably starts at Haven. I'll have a look. If it doesn't, that would be fantastic. Let's see. Oh, it does say calling it a Ford Barnum. Oh, you use the Southern lines. Yeah, I don't have that. But yeah, I suppose you probably can do that then. I'll have to have a look at that. That'd be cool, Mark. Well, we have, yes, we have more, so it is good. What trains and what route should you drive? Do the Brighton Mainline, new freight service. Go on. Pretty much the South London Metro services, Ben. So it would just be a substitution for ones we already have. So Epsom Downs to Victoria, Victoria to Epsom, Caterham, Tattenham Corner. That were all 455s. So it could just be a substitution. So it wouldn't really affect the game, I wouldn't say at all, really. Yeah, that'd be cool, Dan. I know one of our moderators is working on, or does have, the West Coastway, sort of working on doing it, which is cool. Right, let's get that up. Well, new freight services haven't appeared for you. Do you have both East Coastway and Great Western Express? And let me also consult the post which Alex posted this afternoon. Let's see, here we go. Our QA teams have confirmed if you have Great Western Express installed but not East Coastway, it will cause a crash when loading a service on London. Okay, that's just that. Well, what about the freight services then? Uninstalling Great Western Express to deactivate the layer causing the problem should be a workaround. Well, I don't think that's anything to do with it. So maybe not just yet. Well, that should be changed. Yes, in the East Coastway and Great Western Express. What, the new freight? There's 12 new ones. Bit of everything. Train sim down. Although it's, I think it's actually using the base of the route, Southern Line something. Yeah, the Southern Lines, I think the original route was called, but he's going off the top of that, with permission obviously. This is Coulston South. I'll speed that up now. So it's Merstham and then it's Red Hill. You'd like to see 67s, that would be cool. a little bit more speed on us now. We'd be following probably a Reigate service. Yeah, I suppose so. So yeah, one of the 313's behind us. There's the 313. Little 6 coach following behind us. Alright, okay. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's zoom ahead. There it goes. Lovely. Good stuff. Thanks all for coming in. Shall you buy the baby bullet? Well, if you like Peninsula Corridor and you want to see a bit more on it, then I suppose so. Hello, AC. Just got a Spanish advert on the way into the stream. Oh wow. Not today. No, not today. I suppose we just went. Did we just go through the wall there? No, I don't think so today, AC. What you been watching, AC? Shunter's full price. You do get the Martin Luther King special if you get the Shunter as well. It's like an extra long train. I know Matt did it before on one of the Railfan TV streams. Well, realistically, there isn't, Mark. Yeah, the 313s don't run up the Brighton Mainline unless, well, for maintenance and stuff. VPN. Then going into Merstham Tunnel. Is Sherman Hill a good route? If you like US freight, then yeah, it is a good route. That's probably Dovetail's. Well, actually, that's probably Cajon Pass now. That's probably Dovetail's best. So probably Dovetail's second best US freight route, Sherman Hill. Sure, I'm SNCF. On either Lincolnshire or Yorkshire. I'm sort of leaning probably more towards Yorkshire, although I would like to do the Optare Solo again. So then that sort of brings me back to Lincolnshire. It's a tough one. Looks like slowing down again. Now see, AC on the big screen. Very nice. So yeah, not too far to Red Hill now, and then that will be Journey's End, and then I'll do a video, and that, if you did miss the Ardingly branch section, I'll do that as a video for tomorrow. Sort of, you know, the 15 minutes from down the branch, and you can see that. Well, a bit less than 15 minutes. Oh, what's on my t-shirt? I think it's like Orlando City Soccer Club. I am in the bus mood, yeah. Well, not the bus mood, but, you know, yeah, I know what you mean. See you, Dan. Thanks for coming in, mate. Then Merstham's just round here. Hello, Jeff. How are you? And this is Merstham Station. And we're going over the M25. Well, double yellow as well now. Will I show us the new freight services selection? I could do that, yeah, I'll do that. If you remind me, I'll do it. I'll probably end up forgetting. But yeah, we can do that. Still there. A day will come where we get tons of fixes to the BML. I mean, we did obviously get tons of fixes, but, you know, scenery fixes and stuff. Footbridge at Haywards Heath, Bridge at Withlesfield, Reigate, pretty much the whole of Reigate, Merstham. The day will come. Paper round, Callum. Paper round. Do you know what this month's download is going to be for this game? I'm not sure. Maybe there's a new Scottish route coming. Don't think so, Quicko. No, I don't think so. Hey, awesome. Very nice, Tom. Awesome. Yeah, there's a few good scenarios on the Creators Club for Steam on West Somerset. Still haven't done it myself, which is bad. I should do Steam on the West Somerset. Still haven't done it. Haven't done that route in absolute yonks. Alright, so yeah, that's true. Yeah, it wasn't in the patch notes, was it? I only saw it because someone mentioned in the Discord server there was new services for the BML in a very excited way, and I was like, ooh. Hello, Dave. What's the question? Fire away. But yeah, this is the shed power move. Yeah, Joe certainly does treat us, doesn't he? And this is Red Hip we're coming up to. It is the only freight services that are new on the BML. I believe so, yeah. And the other big thing is the Brighton Mainline 377 can now be used on East Coastway. As I think a player servicing, the AI will still be probably the East Coastway one. But you can now drive the newer one on there. Although I don't think it's working at the moment. Actually, we can give that a go, I suppose. PIS works on West Cornwall Local. Didn't it work before? No, I'm thinking of Tees Valley. Or did it work? No, I think it did work before, didn't it? I think they just said it updates to say London Paddington now or something. I don't think it had that before, but I think it worked before. Oh, of course, right at the bloody end it disconnects. Luckily the charger's just here. So, let's plug that in. There you go. No, so it's weird, isn't it, Tom? You'd think so. I know a lot of people do model trains in there, they just don't post in the hobbies bit. They don't need to, but it's obviously cool to see what everyone's doing. Someone does like model army painter. Hang on, it's bloody on charge. Oh, it's not on. TL. Yeah, there's an issue at the moment, Dave, mate. And the Dovetail Games are aware, so do expect an update probably fairly soon. So it is quite a big thing, isn't it, if scenario plan is broken. Oh, I see, Ben. Oh, the fix was allowing you to actually select the East Coastway 377 to play East Coastway. Yeah, that probably makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that probably makes sense. That's where it was worded. It sounded like the East Coastway 377 was now, or the BML one was now on there. But yeah, that does probably make sense. Now, 13 yards. Right. Why didn't it stay how it was? We'll go back to how it was. But yeah, see, there was probably an issue with the files and stuff. There you go, that was cool. That is the BML. Right, let's return to the timetable, then you can see what the new services are like. So yeah, there's 12 new services, I think there's 12 new. You can see quite a few on there, if I just sort of go through them. And you can see which ones there are. So there was 2 originally. Now there's a little bit more. So 6 Oscar 01 and 7 Victor 00. They were the original ones. Now you got all of those. Is there another convoy one? I think there's only 1 power move. I think, yeah, 1 power move. That's fine. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Thought I'd show off the new freight services on the BML because it's the BML we got to. Links can be found in the descriptions to the Discord, PayPal, merch store, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. It'll be OMSI in about an hour's time. See you all and take care. Bye, guys.